grade 6 learners. This is once again English, Quarter 1, Module 2, Visual Literacy Through Images. I am Ma'am De La Torre, and welcome to our English class. In the previous video, we had Lesson 1, describing forms and conventions of film. We were able to describe the different forms of film, and you were also able to read and understand the conventions or devices used in producing a film. In this video, we are going to have Lesson 2, Analyzing Pictures. In this video too, I have included some activities from the module in which I am going to explain here, so you will be guided as to how these activities are supposed to be answered. Let's start with what's in found on page 9. Directions. Look at the picture below. Complete the following table by describing and analyzing the picture in terms of age and gender, race and nationality, and attitude and behavior. So in this activity, we are going to use this picture as your basis to answer and complete the table below. But before we are going to answer this, let us explain one by one what characters, age and gender, race and nationality, and attitude and behavior mean. So let's start with characters. Okay? So when we say characters, who or what are found on the picture? Okay? So if you know specifically the name of a certain person, if he or she is a celebrity, then you can write his or her name in that column. Okay? But if you're not sure, of course, with the name of the person, you can give the generic name. For example, a father, mother, or a child, or a girl, or a teacher, grandmother, president. Okay? So that's what character is all about. Okay? Next, for age and gender, for age, since we cannot really give the exact age of the character or characters in the picture, then we can actually just give the age range. So for example, 10 to 15, 20 to 30, 50 to 60. But we have to be careful in giving the age range through looking at the features of the face of the character. Okay, so for example, if the character has wrinkled foreheads or grayish hair, then we can say that the person might be 50 to 60 years old. Or if the character is too young, and we can say that because of his or her outfit, or maybe his or her face itself, then we can give a younger age range for that certain character. Now, as to the gender, for this activity, we are going to use male and female. Next, for race and nationality, okay, so for this, we are going to identify if the character is a Filipino, a Chinese, or an American. So that is what race and nationality is all about. Okay? And lastly, for attitude and behavior. Okay? So we will be using the picture and analyzing the picture also as to the attitude and the behavior of a certain character in the picture or in the image. Okay? So, is the character compassionate, hardworking, friendly, helpful, peaceful. Okay, so you can actually give the qualities of a certain character that is in the picture. Okay, so the same thing with the other things that are being asked for us to complete in this table, then we also still have to be very careful in giving the correct quality, attitude, and or behavior of that certain character. And we can actually give that through analyzing and studying the picture itself. Okay, so that we can be correct in giving the answer for this activity. Now let's go to page 9 and 10. What's new? Look at the picture below. Then answer the following questions. So this will be the picture that we will be using so that we can answer the questions that are in this activity. So the directions: answer the questions based on the image that you have seen. Then you're going to write your answer on a separate sheet of paper or on the answer sheet provided. Question number 1. What is the picture all about? So in totality, what can you say about the picture? Number 2. What can you say about the characters in the picture? Who do you think are they? Okay. Number 3. How old do you think are they? Since we are not sure as to their specific ages, then you can give the range of their ages. Okay. Number 4. What can you say about their attitude towards their work? So it is about their attitude and behavior towards their work. And number 5. Where can you usually see this scene? Urban or rural? So let's review a little bit about what urban and what rural are. Okay. Urban means relating to cities. That means in Filipino, lungsod or syudad. Okay. While rural means relating to the countryside or the province side, probinsya. Okay. So that's the difference, or those are the differences between urban and rural. Okay. Before we can analyze characters and setting, let us first learn the meaning of print, non-print, and digital materials. So please read what is it on page 10. Now let's proceed to what's more on page 11. Analyze the pictures by answering the following questions. Write A or B that best describes the image. Okay? So the picture at our left is picture A, while the picture at our right is picture B. Now question number 1. Which of the pictures has an urban setting? So again, urban means relating to a city. Number 2. Which of the pictures has a rural setting? Meaning relating to a countryside or a province. Number 3. Which of the pictures can be described as affluent? So when we say affluent, that means rich. Rich in financial status. Rich in, money, in the material possessions. Okay, so that is affluent, rich. Number 4. Which of the pictures can be described as poor? Meaning lacking financial and material possessions. Okay. But before you are going to answer about this question, I would like to remind you children that let us not be too discriminating regarding this, because I just would like to remind all of us that each and every one of us is equal to the eyes of our dear Creator. Okay? So, affluent here and poor in this activity refer to the financial status. Okay? And number 5, which of the pictures show younger age group? So we're done with some of the activities that are found on Module 2, Lesson 2, Analyzing Pictures. Now let's try to understand what picture analysis is. Picture analysis is the extraction or the getting of meaningful information from images by means of processing techniques. So what are these processing techniques? Processing techniques here refer to a type of signal processing in which input is an image and output may be image or characteristics or features associated with that image. That is according to the University of Tartu. Analysis of characters can be done in terms of age and gender, race and nationality, and attitude and behavior. Setting can be analyzed in terms of urban, meaning again relating to cities, and rural, meaning relating to provinces or country, and affluent or poor. So that ends our video on Lesson 2, Analyzing Pictures. Thank you for watching and listening, Grade 6 learners. Have a great day and keep safe.